Hello everybody, Subwingsuit here, back again with some more Haikyuu on episode 16. Last episode we got into this tournament, so it's the preliminaries, based around Tokyo, and we're up against Tokonami, which is a school that we haven't really heard of before. We've got a little bit of information on the last couple of episodes, but essentially the connection there is Daichi has a friend that goes to that school. Alright, so that's basically the connection for this match. But there are 60 teams in this tournament, and they've got some pretty tough competition coming up. They've got Date. I don't know the last part of that, but essentially that's the team that Asahi, Sugawara, and Nishinoya went up against at one point, and Asahi got demotivated because he couldn't spike the ball past them because they are the Iron Wall. We've got Shiratorizawa, which is supposed to be top 3 in the country, and it's the top of, the best team in Tokyo. So whatever that confrontation comes up, that's going to be pretty fucking insane. Nekama's somewhere around. I don't think they're on like the same sort of side. I don't know how the bracket system's gonna work because it's 60 teams, so you can't really do round of 32 or anything, can you? So I don't know how that's gonna go up. I guess it's just kind of you've got two sides, and then whoever wins out of those play each other, and then that team advances to the nationals. I guess. I think that's how it works. Yeah. There's one team that I can't even remember the name of that's completely unknown, but they might be good. Apparently they're in the top 4 of Tokyo, but I haven't heard of them yet, so I don't know about all of that. But yeah. Don't think I'm missing anyone out, am I? Oh yeah, Aoba Josai is there as well. Seijo. So that that actual rematch is going to be coming up. It's not going to be a practice match this time either. So yeah, without further ado, let's see how this the end of this Tokonami match goes, and yeah, let's go. Yeah, so yeah, it was just Tokonami was was unfortunately that team that was never really going to win the game. I think it made a point to say that everybody who joined that tournament, there were so many that never even got past the first round, and all of them will be feeling terrible about it and feeling regret and wish they could have done something more, but it's just the way it goes. If you want it badly enough, you kind of need to fight for it. And even Ikejiri said that he didn't he lost steam a bit. Which could be the difference between winning or losing, really. It's a bit blunt, actually, that last episode, considering the title of it was called Winners and Losers. It's a bit straightforward, yeah, Karasuno girls team didn't make it past the first round either, which kind of sucks. Yeah, it was Tokonami being in a similar situation as what they were in junior high, where they were the underdog that kind of was never really gonna get the win. They just weren't, they just weren't good enough. Ikejiri did get through to his team though. He didn't. He said that he didn't really have the charisma or drive to kind of pull it off, but they did hear what he said, and they did get through to them. The first thing I thought when because Daichi got the final point, right, the match point against Tokonami, and I kind of, the first thing I saw was it was kind of like sort of like a nail in the coffin, sort of like Daichi like scoring the last point or the winning point. And then I kind of like thought like maybe it sort of symbolizes Daichi kind of putting his friend out of his misery, like putting Ikijiri out of his misery maybe, because it's better his friend does it than anybody else. It's possible, but the thing is that I don't think they kind of went out in misery, you know, because they kind of fought back a bit. They actually went out fighting, so interesting though. Shoyo seems to be interested in Ikijiro. Although I guess it's just like, you know, because Ikijiri, sorry, yeah, Ikijiri was saying things like, you know, we've got to play volleyball, and it's sort of like, wait, it's sort of more universal, and it's not just Shoyo that says that, but Shoyo has obviously been the protagonist. He says that a lot, the idea of just kind of just playing volleyball and staying on the court and things like that. So it could just be that, like a nod to that, but I don't know. But we've got Dateko next. The Iron Wall. Yeah, but like I said, like, doesn't matter how big the wall is, if you can fly, you can fucking fly over it. So I think that's how this this match may go. I mean, it's completely different to 3 months ago when they played. They've got a decoy now, and they've got like one of the best setups ever. So yeah, that's it. Thing is, I feel like Karasuno's expended a lot more energy than what Dateko will have had. Here's a question: how is the first serve decided? Because Daichi went up to his coach and said, "Oh, we're receiving from this side first." So is it just a coin toss like normal games are decided? Probably is. Interesting though, because I got that hasn't been mentioned yet, so I was just wondering. Oh well. Episode 17 next day. Question is, will this episode be the full match or not? Hard to see. Anyway, yes. So that's the end of that, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.